Okay, apparently this is going to be a two-part video. So we're going to go back in case that shut off in the middle of what I was saying. I'll look back a little further. Okay. This one, people are, well, why did you give it to him and then take it away? To show that I can. To show that it can be done. And instead of saying drop it, I used the growl, which is the same thing. Here, I held it out. I didn't say you can have it. I held it in front of his face. And when he touched it, I growled and let him know, no, you drop it for a minute. And he did. He's not too upset about it. I mean, granted, he wants that piece of chicken. But, he let it go and then he got it. That was not mean. That was just a demonstration. And if you can't take meat from your animal, especially a wolf dog, especially a large breed dog that can get 120 plus pounds, there's an issue. There's an absolute issue. I'm not going to trade with him. No other animal. Oh, I got a call coming in. I'll deal with him later. No other, wolf or dog, canine is going to trade when they want something. And that's not mean. That's just hierarchy. If I want what you have, I'm going to move in with a strong energy. I may growl, and you're going to drop it, and you're going to walk away. If you cannot do that, then you are not the alpha, and that can be a dangerous situation. Then you have animals that are resource guarding. And if you get between their resource and they're in a mood, you can get attacked. You can get bit. I wouldn't recommend going out and adopting an adult and expecting that you can growl and have their respect. No, these animals love me, and they have my respect from a very early age. Yes, you can rehabilitate an adult, but this is not what I would start with. Absolutely not. This video was strictly done to demonstrate a growl. That's it. And yes, they can all sit quietly and take their chicken, and they will do it with hand signals. This was done to demonstrate a growl. It did not hurt them in any way, shape, or form. Now Miss Belle. Miss Belle, she thinks she's king shit, and she is a drama queen. I'm asking her to submit, and she doesn't really want to, and she's going to have herself a little temper tantrum here. Watch her. There we go. Now people say, oh, she was trying to get away. She was so scared she was trying to get away. No, if she wanted to get away, she would have got up and walked away. Or she would have gotten up and run. Okay, I've dealt with fearful animals. And no, I wasn't growling at them, but if you move wrong around a fearful animal, they will either snip at you or they split. Or, I've even seen ones that just shut down and close in on themselves. She's having a fit. Yes, animals are capable of going, I don't want to, like a 2-year-old. She's much better than when she was younger. When she was younger and you told her she couldn't do something, she would have a holy fit. She would kick her feet and she would cry. And I'm talking if you told her to get out of the kitchen. She would go and lay in the middle of the floor, and she would lay on her back, and she'd kick her feet, and she'd cry. It is called a temper tantrum. And that's what she's doing. She does not want to give up the meat. She's protesting. It's not fear. She's not trying to run away. See, when she wanted to get up and go, she did. And she didn't go in there to hide. That's her absolute favorite kennel. I don't know why. She likes to lay in there. It's the smallest one we have, and she's our largest animal. But that's her spot. That didn't hurt Obi. Taking the meat away, it's just showing that it should be able to be done. So, for all you naysayers out there, please take the time to read the body language and to understand. These animals are not hurt. They are not fearful. So get over yourselves, please. I mean, if you don't know what you're talking about, then don't talk. This is not something I recommend to everybody. Even in the about, in the disclosure, it says if you have not laid the groundwork, don't try this. If you think you're going to go out and get an adult canine of any breed and put your face close to their face and growl and expect the same response, you could get bitten. These animals have the groundwork already laid. You know, I set this up for the demonstration of a growl. I don't walk around with the camera in my hand all the time, so it's really hard to catch those moments. And they're split second, like the touch with the puppy. You know, it's split second and it's over. There's no pain. There's no, he doesn't take it personal. He understood it, that he was corrected. Oh, okay, I can't do that. Okay. That was it. He wasn't upset about it. And he's not holding any grudges about it. He understood it. You know, stop trying to humanize these animals. They're not as happy as you think they are. You know, it's a very confusing world for them when you try to treat them like a person. They don't trade with each other for higher value treats. They don't give treats for good behavior. They're happy with each other for good behavior. And they growl and they discipline bad behavior. And when I say discipline, I'm talking about the touch. Boy, they're persistent. I'm talking about the touch. I'm talking about the growl. That's discipline. And when they push it to the further extent, you know, yeah, they will snip at each other. Which even in the play video, you can see Wahea snipping at the puppy because he's annoying her, and she bites on his cheek and hangs on. He's not taking that personal. He's not upset about it. And I'm not saying go bite on your animal's cheek and hang on. But I'm putting the point out there. This is how they communicate. Understand them for who they are. And I will be putting out more videos, you know, to show other things. This was simply to demonstrate the growl and the fact that they understand it. Alright. Goodbye, people.